I'm Detective Graff. This is Detective Bateman, Toronto Police.
I thought it was going to be a good day.
Sorry for your loss.
There you have it. Season 2 of Law & Order Toronto Criminal Intent is out now. And joining me live in studio, one of the stars, Kathleen Munroe, who plays Detective Sgt. Frankie Bateman. Now, Kathleen, thanks very much for joining us. This is awesome. You're from Hamilton.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Oh, yeah, born and raised. Yeah, my dad's lived here since he was a young teenager. My mom's been in Hamilton since the 70s. So, you know, I was very much born and raised here and started acting here. And, yeah.
How did you get into acting in Hamilton? To get to where you are now?
Yeah, it was, honestly, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing now if it wasn't for Theatre Aquarius, the training program there. David Daler at Westdale High School, and I did some, you know, downtown Hamilton summer camps when I was a kid.
Now, you've been in a lot of things. Like, if your IMDb is a long list.
Your lady doesn't betray her age, but yeah.
Chicago Med, Chicago PD, FBI,
Yeah.
and now this show. Tell me about how this is different and bigger.
I mean, just to be able to enter into this new offshoot of a franchise that I've watched since I was a kid, that I love. I mean, the Dick Wolf world is just so well established, and it's iconic. And so to be able to step into this in a city that I moved to in my teens, adjacent to my hometown. I mean, this whole part of the world feels like home to me, and so to be able to bring this to life in a city that I love with original stories created by people from Toronto, it just feels so special.
I was going to say, as a journalist, some of the stories that you guys are doing, the cases that you're working on, seem very familiar.
Yeah.
So are they based on true stories? Are they true stories?
They're definitely inspired by, and I think we really love to tread that line, you know, between ringing some bells in audience members, you know, minds, and also being in that tradition of Dick Wolf stuff where we do engage with headlines, but then our writers are so creative that they really take things in unexpected directions.
Now, it's based in Toronto, working with Toronto Police. Is there any plans in the future of, say, spreading out a little bit to, say, Hamilton Police or Niagara area?
I am begging for it. I mean, I feel like that, Law and Order had an episode that went up to Hamilton once in the original franchise, so I feel like there's got to be some crossover at some point. We talk about Hamilton a little bit in the episode that we're filming right now, and the episode that aired last night, we shot some of it in Hamilton at the airport. So slowly but surely, I'm trying to make my case.
Nice, nice. And it's such an iconic series. It's been around forever, and it looks exactly the same, and it's so well produced, just like the others. How proud are you to be part of something like this?
Oh, I don't even have words for it. I mean, like, when I saw that this show was going to be made here in Toronto, but close to home, I immediately said, like, what do I have to do to get on this? And I didn't even know who the characters were. I didn't know if there was anything for me. But I really started pursuing it then. And I just feel so much pride, not just to be part of that franchise, but to be able to show off a part of the world that means so much to me, to audiences. I mean, we're airing in a lot of different places now, so we get to really show off the talent that we have here. I think now more than ever to showcase Canadian talent and homegrown stories and actors and technicians. I mean, we're really gifted here.
And you also have a film coming out called The Dogs.
Yes.
Now, I didn't see a trailer, but I saw the promo picture, and it looks terrifying.
Yeah, I mean, it's a thrilling movie. I mean, and it also kind of gets into some really delicate issues and family dynamics. And Valerie Buhagiar, the director, just did, I think, a really beautiful job with this script. It comes out March 26th, streaming on Hollywood Suites.
And what is it about?
So it's about a mother and her son. So I play the mother, Donovan Colin, who's a phenomenal young actor, is the son, and we're sort of fleeing from a dangerous domestic scenario, and then the idea of kind of violence and trauma within families gets literalized in this ghost story. So that's what we're dealing with there.
All right, so you're keeping yourself busy, but at home right now there are probably a lot of aspiring young actors and actresses. What would you give them for advice in terms of how to get to where you are today?
If you love it, find any way to do it. And that's, I mean, again, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing now if I didn't do the Players Guild Theatre, community theatre in Hamilton, classes wherever I could get them, you know, volunteering on short films. I mean, it really is kind of the result of any career is the result of what you put into the foundational stage. And Hamilton's a really culturally rich place, and so just do it as much as you can. That's what I would say. If you love it, keep it up.
All right, Law & Order Toronto, where can people watch it and
so
take it in?
City TV and City TV Plus and streaming, so yeah, thank you so much.
All right, perfect. I appreciate your time. Thank you
I
very much.
appreciate
It's been a
being here.
pleasure talking to you.